Hello everybody, welcome to a brand new episode of Crypto Clout, the YouTube show where you subscribe for a video every single day on the cryptocurrencies you love, and we do upload every single day on this channel, so make sure that you're subscribed for the latest and greatest updates. Today, I think it's important to dedicate some time to talking about Tron TRX. A lot of very interesting things have been happening in the space revolving around Tron since the last time we uploaded a video on this topic, and I think that it's important to pay some lip service to the conversation regarding around basically, are we seeing Tron, the sleeping giant, getting ready to awaken? And I think that there's a strong case to be made that this easily could be the case. We see a lot of these different news articles like Crypto Recorder talking about Tron as a crypto that can benefit immensely from the FOMO of 2019. And of course, we're seeing Justin Sun wants to have Tron be one of the most famous brands in the world. So right now, something that's important to talk about, of course, the Nitron 2019 Day 1 successfully finished. Hashtag Tron team is about to host a gala dinner with today's spokesperson, and Kobe Bryant, of course, coming out of the blue to give Tron its due. And of course, Kobe Bryant speaks for himself. It's interesting to see him getting behind Tron. But of course, I want to make the case that Tron is on its way up, while at the same time, platforms like Facebook are on their way down. Now, of course, Facebook is monumentally big. It's definitely had a huge history to it. But of course, every single day we're seeing Facebook getting in more and more hot water. So FTC is reportedly considering a record-setting fine against Facebook. And day in, day out, there's always something involving Zuckerberg and his various different issues of data and questionable ways of managing the platform. And essentially what I want to talk about is Tron and how they're aiming to decentralize the internet. The concept of the decentralized storage of data obviously fits pretty substantially when you want to talk about something like a social media platform that aims to conduct something as big as the mission that platforms like Facebook have set out to accomplish. Now, I'm not going to make this entire video about shitting on Facebook, but it is something that's important to bring up when we're seeing all these old legacy platforms of social media in decline. It's always important to look at the solutions that are right around the corner. And when we talk about something like the cryptocurrency space and the fundamental possibilities that are made open by the simple existence of these technologies in the overall context of seeing platforms of yesteryear coming to their substantial decline, of course, begs the question, is Tron up next? I mean, being the number 9 position, building the platform the way that they have been, and all these different things certainly do check out. Now, of course, obviously not going to ignore the market being where it is. It's shitty. I mean, the market's not any better today than it has been, and I'm guessing that we're probably going to be seeing a lot of the same. But then again, in the cryptocurrency space, you have to understand things tend to continue along a similar pattern until they don't anymore. And then people are sitting around wondering why they weren't filling up their bags in the first place when the prices were more affordable and all these different things. And of course, I mean, I see the value of where Tron is right now. It's a little bit high for my taste. I'm honestly waiting for things to go even further down. I expect to see, personally, I know this is not necessarily the most favored opinion. Most people would probably want me to come on here and talk about how things are going to be better, but I'd honestly say things are going to get a lot worse before they get better. When we talk about Bitcoin, I think the bottom for Bitcoin, according to my analysis, is somewhere around the $2,500 mark, and this spells disaster for a lot of the altcoins. Before we can see things really starting to pick up, I definitely expect to see a lot of the different altcoins getting completely smited off the the map, basically just because it's a survival of the fittest situation with all these different big players that stand to want to get their piece of the pie. It's honestly going to be a game of survival. And I think that Tron definitely is aware of the intricacies of how this space operates, and I'm especially excited to be seeing how the branding of Tron is going to pay off in the long term. Somebody like Justin Sun has obviously made sure to make Tron a household name, and they've done a really excellent job with marketing, especially bringing on people like Kobe Bryant. Definitely interesting to say the least. So it's interesting to see how a celebrity like Justin Sun is actually managing to run his social media and all these different platforms. His presence on Twitter is definitely something commendable. He's sort of part of this new generation of these CEOs and these savants who know how to communicate with the community, which is something that's going to pay off tenfold when you consider the amount of free advertising that Justin Sun's managed to get just around branding himself and marketing these sort of things, getting to be able to function with social media the way that it's actually meant to work. So of course, Binance, BitTorrent, all these different things, BitTorrent, BTT will be exclusively available on Binance Launchpad on January 28th, 2019 at 7 a.m. So definitely something to look out for there. And I'd say that all these different things are culminating in a very interesting, perfect storm almost brewing. Now, of course, Tron being where it is, there's plenty of things that need to be done before we're going to be seeing this sleeping giant awaken. But I'd say, I mean, where the current situation is with the cryptocurrency situation, of course, it works. I'm definitely excited to be seeing Tron breaking various resistance levels and managing to essentially return to those all-time highs, which we know Tron's definitely capable of reaching. It's ultimately just a question of cryptocurrency having to deal with all these different problems involving regulations, whether you want to refer to them as problems, whether you want to refer to them as solutions. I'd say that reflects more upon your personal opinion more than it does on the space itself. But when we want to talk about, Tron, with the force of Tron's Justin Sun boosting the Tron network so much that developers have ditched the Ethereum network for the possibilities of Tron, the TRX token has and will continue to be largely affected by the rapid growth of the Tron cabal. And of course, although Tron TRX is yet to hit $1 with its daily transactions surpassing Ethereum and steadily increase in market cap, that pushes the token to 2 spots ahead to make it the 9th most valuable cryptocurrency between December and January. The trading volume of this token has been highly balanced since 2018, and traders are even saying 2019 is the year of Tron TRX. This is an article by ZY Crypto, basically just listing off 6 cryptocurrencies that are likely to bull run in 2019. I'm sorry, 2016 is long gone. But overall, I'm definitely excited to see Tron and the various things that are being made possible. I mean, they are 2 steps ahead of the game, especially in the space being where it is. I'm sure that there's plenty of people in the cryptocurrency sphere who are feeling discouraged with the day-to-day things, and it almost begs the question of, the HODL method doesn't work anymore. The fact of the matter is that when the charts are going steadily down, you need a bit of a more advanced trading method to be able to survive, and I'm sure that the people out there who have been in this space for any amount of time, this is pretty much business as usual. But then again, I mean, to each his own. Of course, this video is for entertainment, educational purposes only. Obviously, this video is not advice or anything like that. I'm not your dad, so of course, remember, if you guys are interested, obviously comment down below letting us know what you think about Tron. And if you guys are interested in connecting with us, you can do so on Twitter. That's at CryptoTuber. And always interested in hearing the feedback from the community. I think we've done a great job building this community of a lot of great people on this space who have been giving us a lot of interesting insight and information, as this community continues to grow. So I'm really excited to see what Tron's going to be bringing forward to us in the future, and of course where they currently are positioning themselves. It is an unprecedented thing that Tron's attempting to do, but I think that it's a noble effort to see Tron attempting to decentralize the internet, then it makes sense in a logical framework. So all that being said, I hope that you guys have enjoyed this video. Make sure that you subscribe, comment down below, like I said, and all that being said, everybody, stay relevant. I'll see you guys in the next video. Have a good one.